I decided to delete my social media and I decided to stop scrolling on my phone like a mindless zombie and instead I should read books. Okay, does that sound like something you want to do? Great, then stick around. I'm going to talk about it. Does that sound like not something you want to do? Do you want to not read and do you want to just scroll? Then I don't know why you clicked. Okay, so, but if that's you, then stick around. I'm going to talk about why I did it, what led up to it, maybe how you could make the same change if you want to, and then maybe talk about some books that maybe you'd like to read. So here we go. About a year ago, my wife and I put our kids down for bed. And then I decided I wanted to relax, and so I wanted to watch a movie. I don't remember what it was. If I had to guess, Rocky IV. It's the best one. And if you think it's not, there's the door. Okay? It's the best one. So, put our kids down. I go to watch a movie. But what do I do instead? I pull out my phone. Oh, I gotta check, see if somebody texts me. No one texts me. I don't have any, no, who cares? I go to check. I look, okay, whatever. All of a sudden, I'm on Instagram, I'm scrolling. All of a sudden, I look up, it's been 3 hours. 3 hours. And I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed. And look, I'm mad at my phone and whoever runs my phone. I'm mad at the world. I'm mad at society that this is where we've gotten to in this point, to where we don't even go do things in the world. We just sit and live in a fake world on our phone. And I was mostly mad at myself because I'm the one who decided to pick up the phone and scroll. I'm the one who decided to get addicted to it. Now, yes, there are big corporations and companies who spend billions and billions of dollars, and they have people whose sole job it is to keep you on your phone and scrolling at all times. That's their full-time job, and they're very good at it. And whatever else they say, if they say they care about you, they don't. All they care about is that you're on the phone all the time. Now, I'm talking to you on my phone, on YouTube. Are you watching on your phone? Probably. Is there a way to do both? To live your life and to also watch some videos sometimes? Yeah, there is. And I'm going to talk about that. So, where was I? Rocky IV. No. So I'm mad. And I go, that's it. I'm done. I deleted my social media and I took YouTube off my phone. I still have YouTube. I wasn't making videos back then, but I still have YouTube. And when I want to watch something, I watch on my iPad or I watch on my laptop. It's just not in my pocket all the time, 24/7. So I got rid of it and took completely off social media, deleted them, took YouTube off my phone, and started reading instead. Okay, how did I get to that point? Where did I go? Who did I talk to? I went to Barnes & Noble the next morning. It was a Saturday morning. I found a guy who kind of looked like me, like late 30s, and told him what I was into. I couldn't tell him the books I was into because I didn't really read. I talked to him about some movies and shows that I like, and he recommended Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. And this was a great recommendation. This got me into reading. It's sort of sci-fi and time travel and some weird different timelines and things like that. If that sounds like something you're into, I highly recommend getting this book. It's not hard sci-fi. You don't have to be like super hardcore nerd to get it. So maybe try that out. It got me into it so much, I started reading it that morning. And with 2 kids throughout the day, I still read it by the time I went to bed. It's like 350 pages. I read it all in a day. That's how engrossing and good it was. Now, maybe did I read it that fast and thought it was so good because it was really my first real reading experience as an adult reading something that I really wanted to read? Maybe. But a lot of people love this book. Give it a shot. Especially if you're a guy in your 30s or 40s or 20, whatever. Guys don't read. Women read, guys don't read. We're dumb. We're idiots. Okay? So if you're a guy or if your husband or your boyfriend or your brother or whoever, you want to get into reading, get this book. Okay, let's move on. So I read that. He's got some other books. I started reading other books he had. I started branching out, reading the other things. And over a year, like I said, I've read 62 books. Now you might be saying, I don't have time to read. I don't have time to read. Yeah, you do. You've got plenty of time. I'm married. I have a full-time job. I have 2 kids and a third one on the way. You got time, okay? Your schedule's not busier than mine, or if it is, not by much. Again, I'm preaching at you a little bit. I'm going to preach at you. But a little bit, okay? And again, because that used to be me. And maybe that's you. And if you're feeling a little butthurt right now, maybe it's because it's true, okay? You've got time. You're just spending that time doing other things. You're spending that time scrolling on your phone, spending that time on Instagram, doing whatever. Stop doing that. You're not getting anything out of it. I promise you. That's what I was so mad about, was I was getting nothing in return for all the time I was spending scrolling on my phone. So stop doing it. Or if you have other hobbies, do your hobbies. But if you want to try reading, if you like woodworking and after you put your kids down for the night, you go in your garage and you woodwork for 2 hours, that's awesome. Do that. If you want to try reading, woodwork for an hour and a half and then spend 30 minutes reading and see if you like it. And then maybe you'll start reading more and more. Or get up earlier. That's what I have to do. I have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning because my whole family gets up about 6:30. So I have an hour and a half to myself to read. Now, I'm not one of those like Mark Wahlberg get up at 4 a.m. like crazy people, but if that's the only time you're going to have, that's the time you have. So you've got the time. You're either just spending it doing other things, or you don't want to get up, or you don't want to this, and you don't want to do that. Okay? Don't be mad. I told you I was going to preach at you. Preach at you a little bit. That's it. Okay, so over the 62 books. Now, I'm not going to talk about all 62 books. I'm not going to talk about every single one that I loved, but I'll just tell you some that meant something to me, or I think that maybe you'll like if you like certain things, okay? First one, we already talked about Dark Matter. Next one, I've talked about this my last couple of videos, so I won't spend a lot of time. Foster by Claire Keegan. This is a really great book. It's a great book if you're a dad or if you're a parent, really. And it's really small. This will take you no time. If you're a kind of person that says, I don't have time to read, you have time. This will take you an hour and a half max. You can read this, even if you have to break it up into a few sittings. You can do it. That's another thing. Bring a book wherever you go, okay? I can tell you how many times since I've been reading where I'll go, I should have brought my book because I'm sitting in the doctor's office and they're running late. And now I've been sitting here for 45 minutes with nothing to do. Read your book wherever you go. Bring a book with you. You'd be stuck in traffic, at standstill traffic, pull out a book, read. That's another good little habit. Another short one that's really, really good. You have the time to read this. The Pearl by John Steinbeck. I love this book. This is a perfect book to me. To me, this is perfect. May not be to you, but it's a really, really, really good book. It will take you, again, no time. I started reading this one night, and an hour and a half later or so, I was done, and I had a great experience. Read that book. If you want sort of like a quiet novel, maybe a sort of academic novel. It's not that means like it's like homework, but it's just sort of set in academia in that world. Read Stoner by John Williams. This book is incredible. This is the first book that I read and went, wow, I didn't know that books could be like this. I didn't know that I could have reactions to books like until I read this. It's incredible. It's quiet. It's understated. I always tell people when I tell people to read this, it's about nothing and it's about everything. Read it. It's not very long. Or if you like, if you love movies, there's a ton of books that were, there's a ton of movies that were books before they were movies, and you'll probably love them. The Shining by Stephen King. This is great. I love this movie. I used to watch this every Halloween. Now I'll just read this book every Halloween because it's so much better than the movie. The movie's still good, but after you've read this, you will come away with a different attitude. I did than before. I used to hate Jack, the dad. I just thought, and which he's I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but he's not a good person. But you learn so much more about his life and why he is maybe kind of the way he is. I came away having some sympathy for him, which is really hard to do, especially if you only know the movie. But give this a shot. If you like horror or if you just love this movie, read this book. Shutter Island by Dennis Lehane. Great movie. And the book is even better. We are inside the head of these characters more. So again, if something like this, like a psychological thriller, you will devour this. You will devour this. You'll love it. Silence of the Lambs. Read something like this. You've seen the movie. You know the plot a little bit. You can follow along a lot better. It's not a hard read. It's really fun. Again, if you're a guy who says you don't like to read, or if there's a guy in your life who says they don't like to read, get them something they're a little bit familiar with. That's fine. Westerns, Lonesome Dove. You think you don't like Westerns? You're wrong, okay? You read Lonesome Dove, you'll realize that you love Westerns. Now, this is very long, 800 and something pages as far as I remember, something like that, almost 850. If you don't want to read something like that for your first, definitely don't read that as your first book. Don't do like an 850 page book for your first book. Read True Grit. It's much shorter, but it's very awesome. Look, you're spending your life with your face buried in your phone, and things are happening all around you, and your children are growing up in front of you, and you're not witnessing it. Stop doing it. Just stop. Stop doing it. It won't be easy. Somebody told me one time, just because something's simple doesn't mean it's easy. It's simple. Get rid of that stuff on your phone. Does that mean it's easy? No. But if you have a good hobby like reading that you can replace that time with, you can do it. I promise you, you will be much happier. I promise you, you will not miss social media whatsoever. Oh, how am I going to keep up with my friends? Call them. Go to their house. Have lunch with them. Something. That's better anyway. You don't care about what new shirt they bought. And guess what? No one cares what new shirt you bought either. I promise you they don't. And if I was worried, like, what if one of my favorite bands comes into town? Or what if my favorite this does it? Sign up for the newsletter. They will let you know. When they come to town, they will let you know. You'll get an email, or you won't. Or you'll miss it. And just, you'll move on with your life. It just is what it is, okay? That's it. Just get off your phone and start reading books.